Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Blessing Albright and you are absolutely welcome. I do hope that you stick around by clicking the subscribe button and watching some of my old videos and liking and commenting as you come across them. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about some of the cheapest cities that you can live in the United Kingdom. There are several city options in the UK, and of course you have to consider some things when you are deciding on the city that you'd like to live in. I feel like for most of us, it actually gets decided for us what city we are going to live in based on the schools you've gotten admission from or the cities you've gotten job offers in. So if you do get the chance to decide the city that you can live in, there are some things that you can consider. So to start with, we all know that the UK is divided into 4 countries. We have England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. So there are several cities across these countries that you can decide to settle in. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you a breakdown of some of the factors that you can consider, as well as a list of the top 10 cheapest cities that you can live in the UK. So guys, what are the factors that you should consider when you want to decide on a city to live in? The first thing you definitely want to consider is affordability, because you want to choose an area that you can afford. You have to consider your net income, how much will be coming into your account every month, what your living expense will be in a certain area. So you want to weigh all of this and consider what city will be best for you to live in. So another thing that you want to consider, guys, is the employment opportunities. So if you are coming in as a student, you want to look around and see the kind of employment opportunities that will be available to you upon graduation. If you're also coming in as a worker, if you came in via skilled worker visa or you have an already settled employment, what happens if you decide that you want to change your job? Are you in a city that would accommodate that? Or if you decide you want to do something else, move into an entire different career field, are you in a city where you can actually explore that? So those are like some of the things that one should definitely consider when deciding on the city to live in. Another thing that you definitely need to consider is your children. So if you have children, you definitely want to look for cities that are children friendly, cities with good schools and have amenities that can help your children to live comfortably as well. The next thing you want to consider, guys, is proximity to other familiar people. As underrated as this might be, this is like one of the most talked about things when people are talking about living abroad, about how lonely it gets and all of that. So you want to probably live in a city where there are like-minded people or people like you that you can have a sense of community with. There are some cities in the UK that probably, if you are black, for example, there are some cities that don't have so many black people, so you might not have access to people that you can really relate with. So guys, proximity to other familiar people is like something you should consider. You don't want to be thrown in one village where you can't even see people to relate to it, or you don't have people that speak your language. That can be very, very sad and annoying. So guys, it is important to research all these things before deciding on a city to live in. Anyway guys, so let's move on to talk about the 10 cheapest cities to live in the UK. So number 1 on this list, guys, is Cardiff. Cardiff is the capital city of Wales and is the UK's 11th largest city and one of the most affordable cities in the UK. The estimated cost of living for a family in Cardiff is about £655 per month, excluding rent. But rent can cost, for a 1-bedroom apartment, can cost about £662 in the city and £504 outside the city. Guys, knowing the cost of rent in London makes me know that this is a very good deal. Although you can find 1-bedroom flats of similar amounts in London, but I don't think you're going to get quality apartments. It's probably going to be like shitty dead-ass apartments, seriously. Cardiff is considered UK's cheapest city for students. So if you're a student and you're looking for areas where you should be focusing on for your school search and all of that, you should definitely consider Cardiff because it's going to be easy on your pocket. Number 2 on the list, guys, is Belfast. So Belfast is the capital of Northern Ireland and is one of the cheapest cities in the UK as well. As a matter of fact, the cost of living in Belfast is cheaper than in 65% of cities in Western Europe. The cost of living in Belfast is about £577 without rent, which is cheaper than Cardiff, which I earlier mentioned, and the rent is estimated to be about £400 for a 1-bedroom apartment. £400. How? I can't even imagine what a £400 apartment in London would be like, especially if it's like a shared apartment or something. I don't know. But anyway, also have a variety of affordable grocery stores, shopping malls, restaurants, bus and metro services across the city. So guys, Belfast is one of the cities you should consider if you're looking for cheap and affordable cities in the UK to stay in. Number 3 on the list, guys, is Newcastle. The city of Newcastle is the northern eastern region of England and is a hub for business, sciences, arts, and a major center for shipbuilding and manufacturing. That already screams employment opportunities. So Newcastle is another affordable city in the UK, well known for its friendly atmosphere and relatively cheap cost of living, estimated at about £590 per month without rent. So guys, if you are looking for a city that has job opportunities but still, relatively cheap compared to the other big cities, you should definitely consider Newcastle. Moving on to the next one, at number 4 we have Aberdeen. I've always liked the name of this city. Anyway, Aberdeen is a port city in northeast Scotland and is the 3rd most populous city in Scotland, but it's still one of the most affordable. So Aberdeen has been known as the offshore oil capital of Europe. Aberdeen is considered as one of the most affordable cities to live in the UK, as the cost of living is about £636 per month. Research shows that workers in Aberdeen take home an average salary of £2,400 per month, and with expenses of about £630 and rent of about £500, you definitely still have a lot of money to keep. So Aberdeen is one of the cheapest cities for students in the UK. So number 5 on the list, guys, is Norwich. Anyway, Norwich is a city in England's Norfolk country and is one of the safest places to live in the UK. So if safety is one of the things you're considering, then maybe you should be looking at Norwich. Anyway, the cost of living in Norwich is 31% cheaper than London. A whole 30%. The estimated cost of living in Norwich is about £672. Number 6 on the list, guys, is Coventry. Coventry is a city in the West Midlands, England, and is one of the cheapest places to live in the UK, especially for students. Coventry is one of the most affordable cities for students, as the average rent in Coventry is much affordable than other big cities in the UK. To be honest, I see why the emphasis is usually on rent, because guys, rent is like the biggest expense in the UK. Like, if rent is not a problem, wow, everybody would be living large. I tell you guys, like, it would be, I can just imagine a world where we don't have to pay rent in the UK. It would be like really nice, because rent just takes like the biggest chunk of your income and just, but it's all good. I mean, we have shelter, we have something to be grateful for. So number 7 on the list, guys, is Edinburgh. Anyway, Edinburgh is the capital city of Scotland and it has the strongest economy of any city in the UK apart from London. Its beautiful nature, top educational centers, stunning countryside and great social environment makes it one of the most desirable cities to live in the UK. While housing costs in Edinburgh is quite expensive, it is still relatively cheaper than London and the cost of living is quite affordable. The monthly cost of living in Edinburgh is £687. Monthly cost of living is £687. I really should start reconsidering my lifestyle. Okay, so moving on to the next one, guys. At number 8, we have Birmingham. Birmingham is a city in West Midlands and is one of the largest cities in the UK. While living in London may be quite expensive to afford, Birmingham offers you the next better option, as it is a very beautiful and relatively affordable place to live in, with an estimated monthly cost of living of £640 without rent. At number 9, guys, is Lincoln. Lincoln is a city in the eastern East Midlands and is rated one of the best places to live in the UK, particularly in the Midlands. The cost of living in Lincoln is relatively cheap, as it boasts of affordable housing, historic centers, retail hotspots, utility costs, and transportation. Lincoln is also very student-friendly and is one of the cheapest cities for students and non-students to live in the UK. So finally, at number 10, we have Lancaster. Lancaster is a city in northwest England. It is a fabulous place to live due to its culture, high quality of schools, and affordable cost of living of £649 per month. So guys, there you have it. Those are the top 10 cheapest places to live in the UK. If you found any of this useful, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and tell me if there's any city you would like to visit or stay in. You know, let's chat, let's interact in the comment section, guys. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Bye.